Hello, you're watching New Vision TV News. I am Ruthie Naseje. Let us take a look at the headlines. In the headlines today, President Museveni gives police 2 days to combat city criminal gangs, and Teso mourns a culture minister. In the news around East Africa, report released reveal more Kenyan men are killed in road accidents than women. In our Daily Pearl of Africa series, we explore the stunning view water lilies give to our water bodies. These and more stories coming up. I'm glad you're still tuned into Urban TV. This is New Vision TV News. We broadcast from the New Vision newsroom. Let us take a look at the news around Uganda first. President Museveni has directed the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Major General Sabiti Museveni, to deal with the creeping criminal gangs that are terrorizing and robbing people at night. In a short letter to citizens, especially the Bazukulu children, Museveni has also tasked Sabiti to come out with a plan on how to deal with the criminal gangs in 2 days. In the tweet, Museveni says, "These are gangs we shall easily defeat. That is what we did with the Chidawalme gang in Masaka, the gang in Bukomero, and the gang in Entebbe. I have given 2 days to Commander Sabiti of the police to come out with a plan to combat these gangs. The IGP is now in Peru for a meeting. I will look at the plan, comment on it, and comment on it, and it will then be communicated to all of you," he said in a tweet. Let's move on to more stories making news around the country. From Mayuga district, the Minister of Health, Dr. Jena Cheng, has launched the National Measles, Rubella and Polio Mass Vaccination Campaign 2018. The event took place at Mayuga district grounds. The event theme was "Protect Your Child Against Measles and Rubella, Immunize Now." The mass vaccination will kick off on October 16th to 20th, 2019. During the launch, nurses carried out the immunization exercise. Pupils from various primary schools in Mayuga district were vaccinated. The Health Ministry has issued a statement refuting as false, unfounded and baseless allegations that have been spread on social media that the measles rubella vaccine is hazardous to children's health. Moving on, the High Court has given the State Minister for Information and Communication Technology, Ida Nantaba, 15 days to defend herself over alleged defamatory remarks she made against businessman Moses Kalisa Karangwa. The Deputy Registrar of the Civil Division of the High Court, Sarah Langa, summoned Nantaba on Monday following a suit by Karangwa in which he accuses Nantaba of defaming him while appearing on Radio Simba, a radio station based in Bukoto, a suburb of Kampala. Langa warned that failure by Nantaba to file her defense on or before mentioned dates, the court will proceed with the suit and a judgment could be given in her absence. Moving on to Teso. Teso is mourning the passing of their culture minister who has been in charge of languages, Museveni Make Elesu, who breathed his last at Soroti Regional Hospital this morning. And more, Augustine Osuban Lemukol, a resident, eulogized his minister as courageous, brilliant, and committed man who had Teso at heart. And more, called on the family to remain united and carry the legacy of their father to greater heights. Elesu was a retired educationist who served in both President Milton Obote and Idi Amin governments. His son, Joseph Elesu, revealed that his father has died with over 90 years of age, adding that he had multiple illnesses besides old age. Crossing over to Gulu District, police in Aswa region have embarked on an intensive and rigorous one-month training on public order management. According to Jimmy Patrick Okema, the police PR of Aswa River region, the training is organized by the Field Force Unit Directorate to equip around 200 police officers with skills to fight disorder in the region. We have that story. These police officers braving rain and undergoing training on how to maintain order in Aswa River region. According to Aswa Police PRO Jimmy Patrick Okema, there are around 200 police officers from 8 districts in Aswa River region who need to polish their skills on how to maintain public order management.
It is within our mandate to organize for capacity building at regional level, at district level, but in this regards, our regional police commander, together with Directorate of Field Force Unit, came out clearly that we should provide for our regional staffs from the whole districts of Aswa region. We have 8 districts where we've gotten 20 per district. On top of that, we have staffs from Field Force Unit. And so we have here close to 200 plus.
He says the training began last week after the Directorate of the Field Force Unit collected these officers for capacity training.
By 23rd, we should be done. And basically, we're doing dry drills and the practical part of it where if you followed keenly over the weekend, we are at the 4th Divisional shooting ground where I did some display so that our staff also feel the weight of what they do to the public in terms of managing public disorder.
This report was compiled by Joseph Omagol for New Vision TV. Thank you, Joseph Omagol, for that report. Now we end the news around Uganda with a battle between musicians. I don't know whether we should call it a battle, but let us see what is happening. You could find what you call that. Now, for the past 1 week, the social media news feeds have been littered with musical artist Rema Namakula and Eddie Kenzo's relationship breakup issues. The BET Award winner Kenzo, in a 32-minute Facebook video he recorded live and later deleted, revealed that there are some people who want to poison him. Take a listen. At exactly 4 p.m., Idrissa Msuza, commonly known as Eddie Kenzo, went live on his official Facebook page to share with his fans pressing issues since his baby mama Rema Namakula introduced her yet-to-be husband Hamza Sebunya to her aunties. He talked about many things, but what startled many of the viewers was when he said people wanted to poison him. Bagala kumpa butwa, which translates to they want to poison me, was a shock to many of his fans who kept asking who would that be.
Bagamba nti bano abasajja abatandise okwerimbika mu family ezitali zaabwe baweebwa ddiiro to frustrate me. Ndabika ng'omuntu ali depressed bateeka ekintu mu bantu nti Kenzo ali depressed. Bamale bampa obutwa nfe bagende nti Kenzo yesse oba Kenzo yafuna obuzibu okuva lwe yaviibwako mukyala we era kikimuleetedde okufa. Baagala kumpa butwa nfe beekwasizaawo. Bantu bazze beerimbika mu biti ebitali nabyabo olw'okusobola okunzikakkanya. Ekigenderero baagala ntuuke mu 2021 nga sisobola dde okwogera ekigambo.
His most pressing issue through the video was why Sheikh Nuhumzata used his late mother in his remarks during Rema's Kuchala function. The embattled singer also shed tears during his rant.
You want to frustrate me and end up killing me. Subhanallah. This is the time I fight for my rights. I fight for my dignity. Because I cannot go and marry my mother, as the religious leader said.
Kenzo is currently in America. He will be returning on the 22nd of October. I would love to call that crimes of passion, but anyway, let us take a short break. But when we return, we'll take a look at news around the East African region.